Welcome to GKey Solutions Private Limited. SQL Server Database Real-Time Interview Questions and Answers. Question number 28. Joining on multiple conditions in SQL Server Database. In this session, we are going to discuss about joining on multiple conditions in SQL Server Database. In SQL Server, you can specify more than one condition in the on class using the and or or. This ensures that rows are matched only when all conditions are true with and, or at least one condition is true with or. We'll see different examples here. First, joining on multiple conditions using and. Match both customer ID and order date. Here is the query. We'll see these queries practically in SSMS. Select o.order ID, o.customer ID, o.order date, s.shipment ID, s.status from orders O, inner join shipments S on o.customer ID is equal to s.customer ID and o.order date is equal to s.order date. Here we have used two conditions by using on condition. On customer ID is equal to customer ID and order date is equal to order date from orders and shipments table. Here is the explanation. Order 2, that is 2023-0805 didn't match because shipment was on 2023-87. Shipment 504 didn't match because no order exists on 2023-815. We'll see these things practically in SSMS. Coming to the example 2, joining with or. Suppose we want to join if either customer ID matches or order date matches. Any one matches, we can display the data. Here is the query. Instead of and, we have used or in the same query. Explanation. This will return more rows because match happens on either conditions, not just both. In AND condition, both the conditions have to be met. In OR condition, any one condition, either first one or second one need to be met and data to be displayed. And coming to the third example, joining on the range condition. You can also join with conditions like date within range. Here is a query. We are having AND here on the OR condition with the same query. On o.customer ID is equal to s.customer ID and s.order date between o.order date and date at day 5, o.order date, meaning find shipments that happens within 5 days after the order date for the same customer. There are key takeaways that we are going to discuss here. You can add multiple conditions in the on class using and or or. And matches only when all conditions are true, or matches when at least one condition true. You can even use range conditions like greater than, less than, between, like inside joins. Let's see these things practically in SSMS. This is SSMS, that is called SQL Server Management Studio, and we are in demo.GKey database. Here we have the scripts ready to create and insert the data, and we are going to create this table like orders first, and value doesn't match. Okay, first we'll create the table. Okay, the table is already existing in the database. We are going to drop it. Drop table. Yeah, let's create this table. Order table has been created and 3 records have been inserted. Same way we are creating shipments table and 4 records have been inserted. And we look at the scenarios over here. Let's select these tables here, then we can see clearly what is happening in these two tables. So let's start from see, in the first example, what we are going to see is joining on multiple conditions using AND. It match both customer ID and order date. On condition, we have used these two conditions. Orders.customer ID is equal to shipments.customer ID and orders.order date is equal to shipments.order date. And we are selecting these columns from order and shipment tables. Let's execute this query along with the base tables. Let's see the condition. See, here we are just checking customer ID, orders customer ID. That is this one, 1, 2, 3. These are the customer ID. It's in orders table and customer ID in shipments table. Customer ID. This one is the customer ID. This is the customer ID in orders table and this is the customer ID in shipments table, and we are comparing 101, 102 and 101, and 101 and 102 are the matching records. We are having same records here, and another condition also have to be met. Order date is equal to order date. For example, like orders date from the orders table have to be matched with order dates in the order date. These are the dates which are matched, like 1 and 10. 1 and 10 are the match dates. That's why it has displayed only matched records and satisfy these two conditions. In this way, we got these two records. This is how AND is going to perform when we use in the on condition. This is the multiple conditions we have used here. One is on customer ID and second one is on order ID. We are checking the records by using AND operator here. That means both the conditions have to be met, then only the data have to be displayed. And coming to the next scenario, we are using OR. Suppose we want to join. If either customer ID matches or order date, any one mismatches, we need to get the data. Here, instead of AND, we have used OR here. The remaining query is the same. If you want to see the data along with the base tables, you can have this tables data also here. Let's see this data. See, here we are dealing with two conditions. One is orders customer ID is equal to shipments customer ID, or orders order date is equal to shipments order date. If any one of the condition is met, then the data have to be displayed. In this scenario, we have the records which are satisfied both the conditions. These are the different records that have been displayed here. For the order date and the customer ID matches. This is how, if any one condition satisfies, it's going to display the data. Let's check the third condition, joining on range condition. You can also join with conditions like dates within the range. Here what happens, it is also similar to the above query, but there is a slight difference. Like we have on condition on customer ID is equal to customer ID on orders table and sales table, and order date between orders order date and this order date is 5 days. That means this order date is 5 days. We have we'll check here the condition. Find the shipments that happened within 5 days after the order date. That means 5 days after the order date. In such a way, this requirement is going to happen. Here we are checking two conditions. One is on condition and another condition we are checking the range by using the between operator here. So let's see the data. These are the data that have been displayed by satisfying these two conditions. In this way, we can use multiple conditions in joins. In place of joins, we can use different joins. It can be an inner join, left join, right join, or full join. Based on the join conditions and multiple conditions, data can be displayed as per the requirement. Thank you.
Stay connected with GKey IT solutions on all your favorite platforms. Follow us on YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to stay updated with all our latest content. Join the GKey community and grow your IT career with us.